Hare Krishna. Namaste. Chapter 6, entitled as Dhyana Yoga. This chapter, which is divided into 5 topics: Yogābhyāsa vidhi, Yogi Chaturtha, Yoga Sadhanam, Yoga Siddhihi, Swayogasya Paramyam. That is, from sloka number 1 through sloka number 9 is an introduction. In this, Krishna mentions the importance of performing karma yoga, which is essential and must. And this is reassured in these 9 slokas for one who wants to attain the direct vision of the self. And from sloka 10 to 28, the vidhis, the rules, are explained how to perform yoga, where to sit. Sankalpa prabhavan kamam tektva sarvan aseshatah manasaivindriya gramam viniyamya samantatah shanair uparamet buddhya dhriti grihitaya atma samstam manakritva na kanchit api chintayet. After explaining that one should give up mamakara through sankalpa, Krishna gives a solution here on the 26th sloka by controlling the mind and senses. And this sloka is a key sloka for understanding how to control the mind. Yato nischarati manas chanchalam astiram tatas tato niyamya tat atmanyeva vasam nayet. And sloka 27 explained what will one attain by doing so. Prasanta manasam hi yenam yoginam sukam uttamam upaiti shanta rajasam brahma bhutam akalmasam. It says all his desires are destroyed, he becomes devoid of passion, he fully experiences Atma. And the 28th sloka is pretty much the continuation of the 27th sloka. Unjan yevam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmasaga sukkena brahma samsparsham atyantam sukam ashnute. Then starting 29 through 32 sloka, different stages or levels of yogi is being mentioned. Sarvabhutastam atmanam sarvabhutani chatmani ikshate yoga yukta-tamo sarvatra samadarshanaha yomam pashyati sarvatra sarvam cha mai pashyati tasyaham na pranasyami sacha me na pranasyati sarvabhutastitam yoma bhajate katvam astitah sarvata vartamanopi sayohi mai vartate Atmopamena sarvatra samam pashyatyo arjuna sukam va yadi va dukkam sayogi paramo mataḥ. After hearing all these things, now Arjuna had a question in 33rd and 34th sloka. So he was concerned about how is he going to do all these things, because the mind seemed to be very difficult to control. Dealing with mind is the greatest problem. Therefore, he asked the question in 33rd and 34th sloka. Yoyam yogas tvaya proktaha samyena madhusudana etasyaham na pashyami chanchalatva stitam tiram chanchalam hi manak krishna pramati bhalavadritam tasyaham nihrugam manye vairi evasu dushkaram. Here Krishna gives the nature of the mind. The mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate and very strong. It is difficult to control the mind than controlling the wind. And in the 35th and 36th sloka, Krishna acknowledges what Arjuna says, but then he also gave the solution to this. Asamsayam mahabaho mana durnigraham chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagine chad kriyate asamyat atmana yogo dushprape itime matihi vasyatmana tu yatatha sakyo vaptum upayatah. Here Krishna says, yes, I do agree, but the option is that one has to control the mind with suitable practice and detachment, abhyasa and vairagya. Those are the only option left to control this mind. Now next is, say if someone is following all these things what Krishna said, and for whatever the reason they get distracted, they couldn't continue, they fall off from their practices, what will be their destination, Krishna? That question has been asked by Arjuna in 37, 38 and 39 sloka. Ayatahi śraddhayopeta yogat chalati manasah aprapya yoga samsiddhim kam gatim Krishna gacchati. Kachin nobhaya vibrattas chinna brahm iva nasyati apratishto mahabaho vimudha brahmana patihi. Etan me samsayam Krishna chetum arhasyasesatah tvad anya samsayasyasya chetha nahi upapadyate. As a response to this question, Krishna in the 40th sloka, he says that a person who slipped from the practice will get both heavenly life and as well as he will be able to continue where he left from the next birth. And in the 41st sloka, Krishna speaks about a short-term yogi who started and practiced for some time and fell off. And then 42nd sloka, a long-term yogi who practiced for a very long time, but again, it doesn't happen, somehow it happened, he fell off. What will happen to these two? And in 43rd sloka, Krishna explains how these things happens. And 44th sloka, Krishna explains about that person who has not started practice at all, but he had a desire. So these four is being explained from 40 through 44 sloka. Partha naiveha namudra vinasas tasya vidyate nahi kalyanakrit kaschit durgatim tata gacchati prapya punya kritam lokan usitva shaswatihi samaha suchinam srimatham gehe yoga brashtopi jhayate atava yoginām eva kule bhavati dhimatam etadhi durlabhattaram loke janmayad idrisham tatra tam buddhi samyogam labate paurvadehikam yatete cha tata bhuyah samsiddhyo kuru nandana purvabhyasena tenaiva hriyate hi avasopi saha jignasurapi yogasya shabda brahmati vartate. And after explaining this different people, and in 45th sloka, Krishna just confirms what he just said, that they will certainly attain their desired result, the Atma Prapti, the self, vision of self, even though they take next life after falling from the previous life. They will start from the position where they left. Prayatnat yatamanastu yogi samsuddha kilbishah aneka janma samsiddhas tato yati param gatim. Having explained all different kinds of things and topics within the Ashtanga Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, then finally Krishna concludes this chapter with 46 and 47 sloka mentioning the topmost yoga system. In the 46th sloka, yukta-tamo has been mentioned. In 47th, the last sloka, yukta-tamo, that is Jivatma Yogi and Paramatma Yogi. Among all the yogis, Paramatma Yogi, that is one who cultivates bhakti towards Bhagavan, is the topmost yoga, and that is called Bhakti Yoga. Tapasvibhyo adhiko yogi, jnanibhyo api mato dikaha, karmebhyas chadiko yogi, tasmato hi bhava Arjuna. That's 46th sloka. And finally, in the 47th sloka, Krishna concludes the chapter by saying Bhakti Yoga is the topmost yoga system. Yoginām api sarveṣāṁ mad-gatenāntar-ātmanā śraddhāvān bhajate yomām same yukta-tamo mataḥ. That is, of all the yogis, the one with great faith, who always abides in me, thinks of me within himself and renders transcendental loving service unto me. He is the most intimately united with me in yoga and is the highest of all. That is my opinion. Om Tat Sat iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Sastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Dhyana Yogo Nama Shashtodhyayah. Namaste. Hare Krishna.